Hi, my name is Erin Ashley. I am a national Canadian bikini competitor, an SD pharmaceutical athlete, and I'm going to be experimenting with carb backloading. After my last show 2 weeks ago, which was the Winnipeg Natural Nationals, the feedback I got was I wasn't conditioned enough, and although I've been working my ass off, my body wasn't responding the way I wanted it to. So my boyfriend's suggestion was that I tried carb backloading. So as I began to investigate online, I came across a man named Kiefer, who actually is kind of the guy who talks quite a bit about carb backloading, and looking at what he suggests and what he does. So what I've decided to do is I am doing once a week carb backload. So what that means is 6 days a week or 7 days a week, I'm doing high fats, high protein, and vegetables. And then 1 day a week, I'm going to do a carb backload day with a high insulin carbohydrate. So an example of my day is I have 8 egg whites for breakfast, and I use coconut oil. My second meal would be anything with a protein and a fat and a vegetable, and I kind of continue that through my day. That's what I've been doing. The day after my show, the Monday after my show, I was 156. The day of the show, I was 146. So with the water retention, eating extra foods after the show, I had gained some weight. By the following Friday, which was last Friday, I dropped to 150, which means my body kind of regulated. And this Friday, which was 2 days ago, after following the high protein, no carbs whatsoever, for the duration of almost 10 days, I guess you could say, I actually dropped down to 145, which is 1 pound less than my show weight. I have energy, I feel good, and now I'm excited to kind of experiment with doing the carb backload. So right now what we're going to be doing is I'm going to IHOP. I'm going to have myself some pancakes and some syrup. I just finished training back. And then tonight I'm going to come home and have some popcorn, M&Ms and nibs, and then tomorrow my boyfriend and I are going to train legs. And that's kind of the idea behind it, is you have high fats throughout the day, so then your body's in a fat metabolizing mode, and then you have your carbohydrates later in the evening or once a week. I'm doing once a week due to the fact that I've had a really low carb prep. So for me to have carbs a high insulin carb every single day, I think my body would kind of react. So I'm going to do once a week for 4 weeks, then I'm going to go once every 5 days, then once every 4 days, then once every 3 days, and then eventually my goal is to be every day I'll be having carbohydrates after I train, or later in the evening instead of earlier in the day. So let the experiment begin. It's already kind of begun to a certain degree, and I'm really happy with the results so far. So I'm looking forward to a little bit of a carb feast tonight, and see how I look and feel tomorrow.